Nextel free incoming calling plan by September 30th, 2001, and get free incoming calls for as long as you're on the plan. Certain restrictions apply. Nextel, how business gets done. Call 1-800-NEXTEL-9. That's 1-800-NEXTEL-9. Phones by Motorola.
Good morning, 8:28 now. Weather forecast today, sunshine mixing with some afternoon clouds. A nice day today, high near 78. It's Glen, Stacey, and Big Ray here.
Yeah, I've got a little update about the blood drives. And like I said, if you want to participate in the blood drive, it's 800-272-4543. Queensbury Hotel is having their blood drive from 11 a to 7 p.
And that's, of course, to help all the victims in this tragedy. Right now, we're taking your phone calls at 476-9200. If there's something on your mind you want to share with us, great. If you just want to need some support, you know, we're here for you, and the Flat 2 listeners are here for you. So let's right now go to line 2, and I believe Georgette is there. Hi, Georgette. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
Good, thanks. What can we do for you today?
I just have a quick question. I talked to somebody else about it. How do you talk to your kids about it, though?
First of all, how old are your kids?
My son is 6.
My personal opinion, and I am not a doctor, nor am I a professional about this.
But you are a dad.
But I am a dad.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Get them away from the TV.
That's what they said at school. They told you to watch his viewing.
Yeah, monitor their viewing, get them away from the TV, reach out to them, talk to them, ask them what they think about this. What are they seeing? What are they hearing? Listen to them. And then the only thing you as a parent can really do right now is comfort them.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But like yesterday, he was scared that they were coming here.
Well, I mean, and at that same time, let them know and tell them, look, honey, the government is not going to let anything happen to you. The military are structured and they are in place to protect you. Say it how you would say it in your motherly way, but just let them know they're here to protect you from bad things happening to you. And be like, and mommy's here to protect you also, and mommy won't let anything happen to you.
Yeah.
And that's the same way I explain it to my niece, my nephew, and my daughter.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Big Ray is here. Pop is here. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Yeah, me and my best friend were talking about, because her mom's going down there. She's an EMT. And we were talking about taking the kids out of school because we were worried about it.
I think the best, I mean, I'm not a parent, so this is just what I've heard.
Right.
This is, what I've heard other people say. And just from any tragedy, they say if you get into a car accident, the last thing you should do is to avoid getting into a car, because that will just make the scars even deeper and will make it harder. I think that the best thing to do is to, even if you're an adult, get back to work. Pick yourself up.
That's if your job is open.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I know
kids back to school.
Exactly. I know the teachers and the principals and the school system are capable and they are ready to answer whatever questions that the kids might have.
Yeah, well, at my friend's daughter's school, they had security at the doors and everything, and I didn't know if they had it over at this school. You know, I wasn't quite sure about that.
Right.
But I mean, even that alone it can fear a 6-year-old.
Yeah, but like I said, if the 6-year-old has questions, that teacher or you and anybody can answer it. You know, you're going to be okay. They're there to protect you. All right, Georgette?
They have counselors there.
Exactly. Thanks, Georgette.
All right, thanks, guys.
Georgette, best of luck with your son or daughter, and you have a tough job ahead of you. But now's a good time to teach them that everything will be just fine. Let's go to line 1 now. Victoria, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
How you doing this morning, Victoria?
Very good. I'm on my way to HVC right now. I was scared yesterday. The Big Ray.
You scared to go on HVCC?
No, I was scared at ACC. I didn't know what was going on. But Big Ray, I want you to know that your friend or family member is in my prayers.
Thank you.
I see him as a true hero.
Thank you very much.
He died for our country.
Please don't start. Don't cry. Don't start.
Victoria, thanks so much for calling in. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Victoria.
You're welcome.
You know, there's you have somebody close to you who was in the building and you have not heard from them.
And the funny thing is, this is my buddy. Last time I went down, which was Labor Day. Was it Labor Day, the last holiday? Labor Day.
Labor Day, yeah.
And I was hanging out with him or before he went to work, and he started off years ago at the towers, and he was a regular security guard. He's a lieutenant now. He's or big time. We're walking up in people's offices, going into the conference room, looking at TV. He's a close friend. But as one of the salespeople pointed out to me here at Albany Broadcasting, they're pulling people out of the rubble alive.
There have been
And that's
cell
actually
phone calls.
cell phone calls, you know, and I'm actually staying very positive on that. And I actually, you know, I feel that he's still with me. So, you know.
A friend of mine, I don't know of anybody firsthand, you know, friend, relative that was in the building, but a friend of mine, I guess a friend of theirs, said that there was someone in the second tower, the second one to be hit. Mm-hmm. And they were up, I guess, somewhere in the 20s, 30s on one of those floors in that particular area.
Right.
Plane hit the first building. They all started like leaving, evacuating building 2. And I was saying, oh, no, go sit back down. Everything's going to be fine. It's just an accident, you know, what have you. Then he said he felt the terrible shake of the building when the second plane hit his building. And that's when my friend said that he left his office, he ran down the stairs, and he didn't stop running for 13 blocks or something. He was just terrified.
My girl she used to work down in, right across the street from the tower, and her friend, one of her best friends, still works there. She's worried. Actually, she saw her friend in the news camera run past. So when you know somebody's okay, it's a big relief, you know. But right now, what we all need to do is just stay positive, stay with the prayers, hang those flags. Let's do it. I mean, you know, what more can I say? It's truly this is a very an interesting time for us Americans. This really proves our courage, our faith. We have to stay faithful, believe that things are going to be okay, and I believe it will.
It's 8:35 right now. We're still taking your phone calls, 476-9200, if there's something you'd like to comment on. If you would like to do it via email, our website is fly92.com, and you can send it right directly here to the Fly 92 studio. 8:35, sunny today, high 78. Back with more of your comments on Fly 92 in a moment.
Glen, 1/2 mile east of the Cross Gates entrance. I'm Ray Blesser, and I want to be your jeweler.
It's 8:41 now, and it's Glen, Stacey, and Big Ray on the Fly 92 Morning Show, a little different morning show than you're used to hearing. We're taking your phone calls, 476-9200. If you have an email comment you'd like to make, fly92.com. We're going to take more of your phone calls in a second. Also, just after 9 o'clock this morning, we have a music montage that we want to play for you, something we put together, and we'll be doing that just after 9 o'clock. We played it a couple of times this morning, and each time we play it, the phone response is just incredible.
And this is this is something that's needed to get you, you're awake, but it's to get you out of bed right about now. I mean, I woke up this morning just thinking it was just a bad dream. Like I had a bad burger and I just had a bad dream. And it's not a dream. It's not a game. This is real. I mean, and I'm telling, and I was talking to, do I have time to rant for a minute?
Yeah, you got 1 minute, sure.
I was talking to a kid in my neighborhood, and he's how can I say? He's into a gang, plain and simple. And I'm telling him, instead of going out and doing crimes and doing whatever, sit back and look at what's going down. You know, this is it's not a neighborhood thing. It's not a blue or red thing. It's not a black or a white thing. This is America. This is the land that we live in. It's an American thing. I feel very violated being an African American in this country. I mean, I don't know how anybody else feels. Well, no, let me put it to you again. I know how everybody else feels because they've been calling and telling us. And this is also not the time to go on a vengeance spree and take matters into your own hands, running out into the street, beating up people or causing trouble.
This is a time to support your fellow Americans.
Exactly, because we're all Americans right here.
To help out where you can, and to help each other make it through this horrible series of events that happened yesterday. Ray, what do you say we go to the telephone here?
Let's go to the telephone.
We have Nina on the line. Good morning, Nina.
Yeah.
How you doing this morning?
Fine, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Hey, Nina.
Hi, Ray. How you doing, buddy?
I'm okay.
And a lot of prayers for your friend.
Thank you.
You have a comment?
Yes. Well, I was talking about the way that things were in the grocery store yesterday. Everybody with a mutual common theme. You didn't even have to speak in order for everyone to know. A lot of hugs from strangers and everything. It did not matter. I have a brother who works 3 to 4 days a week down in New York City, who normally stays in the World Trade Center overnight. Monday night, he was not able to stay because there were no more rooms, so he would have been there. So basically he was in New York City and watched what happened from his building,
Wow.
which was about a quarter-mile away. We did not know where he was, but we did get the call around noon that he was okay. Our hearts and prayers here from Scotia go out to everyone, all those who died, all those who survived. All I can say is God bless America. Hang tight, stay together, hang your flags, Ray. Let's get it going.
Thanks so much for calling us.
Okay, take care.
Have a great
Thank
morning.
you.
Bye-bye, you too.
Two good points you made. One is to get those flags.
Get those flags up. If you don't have a flag, make a flag. If you don't want to make one, go out and get one. I'm sure retailers should not be charging an arm and a leg. And I specifically say should not be taking advantage of this and start charging an arm and a leg. If you've got a business, hang it in front of your business. Car, put it somewhere on the dashboard. I'm sure the cops won't mind. Home, can I tell you something? If you've got a bandana, put it around your head. Put it around your arm, because you're representing the biggest gang in the world, which is the United States.
When we came in this morning, someone in the company, somebody in the office, put an American flag on everybody's desk in everybody's cubicle, which was really nice. And a comment that on what Nina just said about